Hi, this is Khim. As you can see, today's presentation is Vibrant Health. 5 shifts to naturally build immunity that lasts for life. It's great to have you here. If you're prone to catching a flu, cold, or any infection that you come in contact with, you have probably been told by your doctor or you have learned from trusted resources that you need to take certain supplements like vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, or herbs like turmeric and ginger, just to name a few, in order to have a strong immune system that keeps infection and disease at bay. If you simply Google supplements to boost the immune system, you'll get at least 22 million results. Sure, those supplements may help, but they don't work if any of the shifts that I'm going to show you is missing. The supplements are just like band-aids that you put on a leaking bucket, hoping to stop the water. In this presentation, there's a lot of fantastic content that I want you to take in with open heart and open mind. Let's dive right in. So, who is this for? So that you know you're in the right place. This is for people who spend a lot of time, money, and effort on supplements that promise to keep them and their loved ones from infection and disease. And it frustrates the hell out of them because this is giving them a false sense of security during the cold or flu season, or worse still, when there's a pandemic. Or they seem to heal slower after a surgery. Perhaps they are not reaping the promised benefits of the supplements due to the underlying health conditions, or they are stressed, overweight, or not having a healthy lifestyle. They are sick and tired of money and time spent on the supplements, and they want a vibrant and strong body that they and their loved ones can count on. If this is you and you are serious about developing a robust immunity that lasts a lifetime and that not only protects you from getting sick, but also fights the disease if you ever get sick, please pay very close attention because it will change the way you think of supplements and how you treat your body in order to have a strong immunity. Because this will be the best 45 minutes you ever spent working on building and boosting your immune system and creating a healthy body. So in the next 45 minutes, you're going to learn how to have an agile and a fit body that excites you by nourishing your body the natural way instead of the latest fad that the one size fits all the other health experts have claimed. How to have a balanced energy and focused mind from the moment you wake up to doing your work to hanging out with loved ones to restful sleep without using stimulants like caffeine, sugar, alcohol, or cigarettes. You're also going to learn how to gain extra me time and rejuvenate yourself without sacrificing your family or work. How to maintain cool and clear-mindedness in the midst of chaos without numbing yourself with drugs or alcohol. How to have a radiant longevity even if you have heard and seen all the horrible stories from friends and family of hormonal change and how getting old sucks. How to finally have a strong immune function that you can always count on. My promise to you today is to show you a step-by-step strategy to naturally build immunity that lasts for life. I know it sounds quite impossible, but my clients have been using the same strategy with life-changing results, and I'll show you how. Before I get into the good stuff, let me take a moment to check in with you to see where you're at. Does this sound like you? Do you worry that your compromised immune system will make you more susceptible to infection and disease due to the existing health condition? Do you wake up dreading and feeling anxious to face the day due to the grim outlook of your health and how you can continue to be the support for your loved ones? Do you lose sleep on how often you snap at your loved ones because you're tired, stressed, or depressed? Do you feel guilty and ashamed that your children may follow your example of not taking care of your own body? Do you secretly wish for a calm mind and an energized body so you can live life on your own terms? Do you fear that if you don't boost your immunity or if your health doesn't improve, your outlook of life will be so grim that you may regret when you take your last breath? Do you feel like a walking zombie, depleted and stuck in life? If any of that sounds like you, then I have good news. None of those things are the real problems. They're just symptoms. The real problem is not that you have no knowledge on living a healthy lifestyle, eliminating the stress, eating healthy food, doing effective workouts, having loving relationships, being productive at work, or becoming spiritual, because these are all contributing to a strong immune system. The real problem is you haven't made what I call the shifts. We're going to talk about them in just a second. Right now, just understand that once you make them, you will jump out of bed every single morning fueled with energy and on fire to start work and get cracking. The energy drop and brain fog that you experience in the afternoon at 3 o'clock will disappear. You finally have unshakable confidence, and as your body achieves its best form and radiates vibrancy, you'll be amazed by how people gravitate towards your positive energy. Doubting your own immune system will be a thing of the past. You enjoy every moment of life because you know you're healthy from the inside out. You'll finally be able to tap into the fountain of youth, look proudly in the mirror, and watch the unwanted fat melting faster than you ever thought possible, and embrace the radiant aging process with grace, beauty, and strength. You realize that you don't have to shut down as you grow older. You'll wake up and uncover your deepest joy for the first time in life. You feel capable and active, your body and mind in synergy. You see, most people are caught up with the conventional wisdom that leads them nowhere. But if you're able to make the shift that I've just told you, you become the creator of your future self. You get to choose your body, your life, and live responsibly and responsibly. Before we go too much further, let me take a quick moment to introduce myself so that you know who I am and why you should listen to me. I worked in corporate IT sales traveling around the world for over a decade. I co-founded and then sold a yoga studio. Now, I help women in their midlife to get in the best of health so that they can step into their true power and have a radiant longevity in their later years, serving themselves and others. I teach women how to embrace menopause, to look and feel their best at menopause and beyond. I make growing old a privilege and opportunity for women to look forward to instead of resigning to. Let me take a moment to tell you how I discovered the 5 shifts. I was blessed with a petite body as an adult. I had very good appetite, and my friends used to envy how I never put on extra weight from the amount of food I ate. Unfortunately, those carefree days diminished in my mid-30s when I was in a highly stressful IT sales job traveling the world. I started to gain a tiny bit of weight, like a pound or 2 every year, and 10 years later, they added up to about 20 pounds, and they became very noticeable. Not only had the stress and weight gain complemented each other, they were also making me more prone to catching the seasonal cold, flu, and even allergies. I tried different diet programs with restricted diet, weight loss supplements, tasteless replacement meals that made me bloated, and I finally lost some weight. So I stopped taking the weight loss pills and replacement meals. I also relaxed on the diet as it's too difficult to sustain. Lo and behold, the weight came back and then some. I've always been a healthy eater and an active person, so I thought it's a natural process of aging. As I later became an Ayurveda and yoga health coach, I studied from many amazing teachers to incorporate various modalities into my life, making my body more responsive, my brain more alert, and my immunity stronger. With the integration of ancient and modern wisdom and human psychology, over time, I started to notice the change in me. I felt more at ease and in control of my mental and emotional state of mind. The extra fat around my waist that has been carrying toxin in my body started to melt away. I experienced a surge of new energy, ability to concentrate on tasks at hand, increased work productivity, robust immunity, and improved relationship with loved ones. Most amazingly, I feel so at ease with myself. I started to uncover my deepest desire for how to find joy in the moment and how I can continuously deepen this path by sharing with others, which has led me to teaching the shifts to my clients. My clients also noticed significant results such as weight loss, calmer energy, improved immunity, reduced perimenopausal or menopausal symptoms, We know of medication like sleeping pills, antidepressants, or painkillers. Improved self-confidence, having courage to speak the truth, and finding new purpose in life. The bottom line is this. There are 5 key shifts you must make to transform from living in a self-defeating hell that you trapped yourself in to an empowering heaven that you dreamt of. And you want to do this in a sustainable way without turning your life upside down. I'm going to walk you through all 5 of them on this session. The first shift is live in alignment with the truth. Now, I know you want to learn about the cool stuff in building a strong immune system, achieving vibrant health, reducing stress, losing weight, and having tons of energy, or even reversing or reducing the symptoms of your current health disorders. Believe me, we are going to get there. But I have to talk about living in alignment with the truth first. Without that, nothing else matters. I practice what I preach to my best ability. When I fail to live in alignment with the truth of being at the best state of my well-being, I fall sick easily. I'm miserable. I'm scattered and lost. I'm human. I'm just like you. We go through ebbs and flow of life, and so are our motivation and mood. To change is not to be perfect. It is to grow and push yourself beyond your comfort zone so that you start to progress towards having integrity with your truth. The truth that is your deepest desire. The truth that will finally bring you joy. The core strategies of my teaching always reflect what I want for myself and my clients. Thinking doesn't make it true. Thinking about boosting your immunity doesn't make you healthier, even if you have the best intention to do so. Excuse after excuse simply amplifies the truth, and it will make you feel demoralized and defeated. Stop fooling yourself. The truth hurts. The truth is like a mirror reflecting back to you of your state of being. Do you want to ignore the truth until you have a health problem? Or until your loved ones start to worry about you? What is the real problem behind your weak immune system? Is it your underlying health issue? Are you overweight? Are you stressed or depressed? Truth requires action. In order for you to live in alignment with the truth and be honest with yourself, that is to be in the best form of your health, you need to take action and make sustaining change. Over time, you'll finally feel the sense of integrity, and the faith within yourself will allow you to uncover your true potential and expand even further beyond your wildest dream. Great! Now that you're clear with a health problem that prevents you from having a robust immunity, and you're ready to face them. You know, something has to change, or you will stay stuck, or worse still, your health will deteriorate. The second shift is about making the necessary lifestyle changes, studying your current tendency, and re-engineer it so that you can improve your immunity. Most programs teach you how to eat, exercise, rest, and all the proven tricks and tips that help you to manage stress so that you can cope with what life throws at you. Some people probably had tremendous success with it and felt wonderful for a month or 2 or 3 a year or even longer. But due to reasons like too busy, too tired, or simply not in the mood, they stopped doing what had worked for them. So what happened then? They revert to their old selves feeling defeated, inspired, and unhealthy. For others, they didn't even see improvement because they stopped after a few attempts. And yes, some people may change for good for the rest of their lives, but those are far few and between. Otherwise, we wouldn't have seen the 22 million Google search results on supplements to boost immune system that I have mentioned earlier. So why would some people have short-lived success and some didn't even bother to try harder? Making big changes all at once can work for superhuman. The common advice from the experts is often about making a 180 degrees change to what's expected as the right thing to do. This may bring quick results if it doesn't burn you out before you call it quit. It's like a do or die scenario where you always have to be highly motivated. Remember, willpower doesn't work because most people have low motivation most of the time. Maybe you're considering making drastic changes to your existing lifestyle because you're sick and tired of how you look and feel. Change is difficult. A lot of people make New Year's resolution. Do you know that 80% of them fail by mid-February? It's one thing to be totally gung-ho about a new goal. It's another thing to be totally committed no matter what. Yes, it's easier said than done. And that's why most programs out there fail. And that's also the reason why most people are stressed, overweight, tired, and have weak immune system, regardless of what supplements they take or how much superfoods they eat. When people talk about habit in everyday life, they often just mean their tendency. What is a tendency? It is an inclination toward a particular characteristic or type of behavior, something they do all the time. And what is tendency reengineering? It is about redesigning your existing behavior toward a desired outcome, not just any random change or one-size-fits-all kind of method. With this understanding, let's look at a new way to a sustainable change and how you can finally transform from stress to bliss, from fat to fit, from low energy to vibrant energy, and from weak to robust immunity. Why do you want to re-engineer your tendency? Wouldn't information on what to eat, what workout to do, how to relax and meditate enough to improve the immune system for most people? Guess not, because according to statistics, revenue from vitamin and nutritional supplement production reached nearly $31 billion in the United States in 2018, and the industry is set to add over $1 billion more in revenue in 2019. When this approach of tendency re-engineering is applied, my clients achieved results quickly. They are able to evaluate the areas of their life that have negative impact on their health. They study their own behavior, tweak and adjust their actions, big or small, in alignment with their health goals. The tendency re-engineering approach builds self-awareness that helps monitor your tendency, behavior, action, and emotion, therefore giving you the feedback each time you remove or replace an unwanted tendency. You measure the feedback or results. Continue to make minor or major adjustments to your tendency until you reach your health goal. But I can assure you, the end results will blow your mind. As you have learned from shift number 2, changes will have to happen and you need to take new actions to create new habits. We'll look at shift number 3, embrace Ayurveda lifestyle. Let's forget spirit of independence for a moment. What do I mean by spirit of independence? We live in a modern world where we think we are invincible. We are free to do whatever we want and change the reality that suits us. Yes, you can make a choice on how much you want to suffer when you go against the rhythm of nature, or thrive when you surrender to it. Most people have heard of yoga. Yoga means union. Union as in inclusiveness. Yoga is a practical life manual that goes beyond physical exercise that most people have associated yoga with. Ayurveda is an ancient system of natural healing. It is the sister science of yoga. Ayurveda has emphasized the importance of daily routine that connects us with nature's rhythms. In our modern, fast-paced and high-tech world, it is becoming a challenge to align our body with the laws of nature. With the long-standing evidence of Ayurveda healing system, doctors and scientists are now beginning to understand exactly how important it is for the body to stay in rhythm with nature. A recent issue of Scientific American stated that circadian medicine may revolutionize medicine as we know it. So how do we align our personal body rhythms like eating, sleeping, elimination, moving, exercising, playing, and relaxing with the magnetic pull or the universal energies so that our cells work harmoniously in promoting healthy immune system? We all have an internal biological clock called the circadian clock. It is a 24-hour internal clock that's running in the background of our brain and cycles between sleepiness and alertness at regular intervals. This image shows how certain hormones like cortisol and melatonin regulate in the 24-hour circadian clock. Based on Ayurveda, our body is designed to perform best on specific tasks at a specific time. Our circadian clock is like the conductor that regulates certain hormones. The sleep hormone, which is melatonin, peaks around midnight and you should be sound asleep, or you will experience a second wind that might keep you awake and restless all night. Not to mention you will shut out the cleaning and repair process if you weren't sound asleep. And that's why it's essential for you to plan your lifestyle around the clock and ensure a restful sleep to allow the body to repair itself and to wake up feeling rejuvenated and energized. In addition to having a restful sleep, there are other activities such as different times for different food and when to do what type of physical work and mental work. Living an Ayurveda lifestyle by aligning to nature's law is the foundation that you need to build if you want to look and feel fantastic, and most importantly, to have a healthy immune system. In order to boost your immunity, which is equivalent to be healthy, let's look at the conventional wisdom. It says load yourself up with supplements that promise to boost your immune system, such as vitamin C, vitamin D, B complex, zinc, turmeric, ginger, agnesia, elderberry, just to name a few. And this has become a very, very big business. Many people treat these supplements like magic pills. They spend a lot of money to fill up the cabinet with these magic pills. Take them religiously every day and hope for the best. Another phenomenon that has emerged is to eat superfoods. Superfood is simply a marketing term used by food manufacturers to confer assumed health benefits from its nutrient density. They may include dark leafy greens, berries, avocado, olive oil, fish, mushrooms, legumes, nuts and seeds, etc., etc. I'm sure you've noticed they are also categorized into superfood or supergrain. Some countries like European Union prohibits the marketing of products as superfoods unless accompanied by a specific authorized health claim supported by credible scientific research. These magic pills or superfoods do have their place in promoting good health. The real issue is most people have relied solely on what the so-called experts have said instead of listening to their body, following the law of nature and not limiting their food choices to those that are labeled as superfood only. These may even work for some people if they're healthy, meaning they don't have underlying health issues like chronic stress, depression, overweight or underweight, type 2 diabetes, or any autoimmune disease. Otherwise, supplements and superfoods alone will not keep you from infectious disease. So let's look at a new way of healthy living, which is the Ayurveda daily routine, where you take a holistic approach to address the underlying issues that jeopardize your immunity. For overweight people, it is essential to lose the extra pounds because obesity decreases immunity, leading to increased risk of bacterial and viral infection, as well as decreased responsiveness to some vaccination. For stressed and depressed people, psychologists in the field of psychoneuroimmunology have shown that the state of mind affects one's state of health. The mind-body interaction has long been an emphasis in both yoga and Ayurveda. So you want to know yourself and find ease. With the understanding of your body type and your natural tendency, your responsibility is to find balance and ease. When the body is out of balance physically, you're either overweight or underweight. When your energy is out of balance, you feel tired. When your emotion is out of balance, you're lethargic or bored. When your mind is out of balance, you're stressed or depressed. So it's essential to really pay attention to your body, be conscious of maintaining the balance and find ease. Otherwise, it will lead to dis-ease. You want to plan your day based on circadian clock, not your work schedule, and make it regular. Wake up at the right time to feel energized and rejuvenated. Sleep at the right time to capture the natural detox and repair cycle of the body. Eat at the right time to maximize digestion and absorption. Exercise at the right time to reap the most benefit. How you eat is actually more important than what you eat. Unlike the popular diet programs that paint the broad stroke on everybody, eat this, don't eat that. In Ayurveda, you might have to adjust different types of food to eat at different time for different body types. Due to the fact that every body is different, there's no one-size-fits-all diet in Ayurveda. What you eat is based on what makes you feel good after eating. Do you feel alert or sleepy? Do you feel satisfied or bloated? So nature is trying to feed us. How do you eat for different seasons so that you take advantage of the most nutritious seasonal food? It's important to keep your digestive fire strong so that you don't create toxin in the body. If your digestive system is weak, your immune system. You will accumulate a lot of toxin in the body which will lower your immune system and eventually lead to disease. 8 hours sleep does not equal enough rest if done wrong. Not everybody needs 8 hours sleep to feel well rested. Some people are fine with 5, 6, whatever that works. But most people will still feel tired even with 8 hours of sleep if they go to bed or wake up at the wrong time. You see, there are different characteristics for different times of the day. You want to sync with the natural rise and fall of melatonin to have a restful sleep. Strenuous exercise is not always good. Every body is built differently with its own intrinsic characteristics. You want to know your body constitution so that you know how hard your strengthening workout should be, what type of yoga is appropriate for you, and how much exercise you need in order to have a fit and strong body. However, with so many distractions and shifts of priorities in life, from work to family to social life, constant stimulus from the media such as news around the clock, the latest violence in the world, and the most exciting celebrity gossip, and you're trying to keep up with what everyone is doing on social networks, of course you can easily be disrupted from the rhythm of nature, not to mention the irregularity of your mealtime, depletion of your energy, and the unnecessarily added stress. Have you ever tried eating late at night and going to bed even later? If you eat at the wrong time of the day, it doesn't matter how healthy your meal may be, your body will not digest properly to absorb the nutrition. Not only that, did you feel bloated all night? Was your sleep restful or restless? Did you wake up feeling energized or groggy? When you do this regularly, not giving your body the chance to cleanse and to repair itself, not only do you gain weight, you also feel tired the next day. You're grumpy, anxious, and stiff. You will end up accumulating toxin that will eventually lead to disease. The disconnection from the circadian clock or circadian rhythm has been linked to a whole bunch of health concerns, including weakened immunity, poor cognitive function, mood disorders, sleep disorders, diabetes, obesity, daytime sleepiness, reduced work performance, reduced driving reaction time, substance abuse, depression, anxiety, heart disease, and some cancers. This kind of suffering ages us. What we are looking for instead is a fit and fluid body, a clear mind, a graceful and sparky outlook of life. The bottom line is, you want to establish your daily routine that optimizes your body nourishment, daily performance, and restful sleep. You want to respect the rhythm of nature and attune to it with as little distraction as possible. You will then start to feel more ease, less stress, better energy, robust immunity, and improved overall well-being. When you synchronize your bodily rhythms with nature's clock, your physiology harmonizes. You experience balance, ease, and flow. On the contrary, when you live against nature's clock, you experience weight gain, stress, rapid aging, and disease. So we're going to take a look at a case study of Sharon. Sharon is a manager for a healthcare provider where she constantly runs from hospital to hospital in the city on a daily basis. She calls her schedule crazy. Sharon is in her menopause. She experiences symptoms like night sweat, hot flashes, migraines, and she wants to eat healthier, sleep better, meditate more, and eliminate the night flashes. Her workday is long and stressful. So what Sharon has done is she embraces Ayurveda lifestyle. She plans her day around nature's rhythm. She eats, exercises, works, and rests at the right time. Sharon reported having 30% more energy that is calm, not hyper, and she has lost 10 pounds in 3 months, even though weight loss wasn't her intention to begin with. She said it was easier than she thought given her crazy schedule. And Sharon is now able to sit on the meditation cushion more and more. Some days are hard and she could hardly squeeze any time out of it, but she did it anyway, aiming for a B-. It's not about being perfect, it's about getting it done. She sleeps better and most of her menopausal symptoms are now subsiding. So with my method, you constantly re-engineer your tendencies toward your new healthy self based on the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda. You no longer have to search for another solution to be fit, to be calm, and to be energized. So I don't just give you the fish, I teach you to fish, and you catch more and bigger fish long after you're done with the program. This method is totally transformational once you master it, and it gets even better in time because it gives you a blueprint of vibrant health of life. You will gain more insight of your body using this method to manage your weight and stress, to boost your immunity than anything you have learned so far. It is comprehensive, personalized, simple, and most important of all, it is sustainable. You get to achieve the best health you ever imagined so that you can show up fully to enjoy life. So let's take a quick recap for what we have covered so far. So at this point, you know you have to live in alignment with the truth. Be honest with yourself that a robust immunity is non-negotiable, for it is the key to a healthy body and mind. You understand that supplements and superfoods do not guarantee your health if you have an underlying health condition such as weight problem, stress, depression, autoimmune disease, or any other disorders. You want to apply tendency re-engineering approach to create long-lasting change that's based on Ayurveda lifestyle. This ancient holistic life science that works in sync with nature will make having a strong immunity and a radiant longevity effortless. In the next shift, I'm going to show you how to set a powerful mindset so that you don't give up on what you truly want when things get tough. So let's look at shift number 4, setting a powerful mindset. Your reality in body, emotion, mind, and your energy is a reflection of your daily action. How you think and how you feel dictates the state of your being. Here's the truth. I can teach you all the cool stuff in improving your immune function and maintaining a vibrant health. But if you don't have a proper mindset, or if your brain is not wired correctly for you to succeed in this kind of stuff, you're going to fail miserably. I notice my clients, my peers who succeeded, whether it's using my program or others, whether it's health or business, we all have one thing in common. It is the unwavering mindset. The powerful mindset is the magic wand that pulls everything together and moves you toward your desired outcome. So we're going to look at an example here. Let's say we have two women, Mary and Jane, both in their 50s doing the same weight loss program to lose 50 pounds. Mary is all gung-ho coming into the program, ready to take the plunge and do whatever it takes to lose the dreadful 50 pounds so that she can attend her daughter's wedding that's coming up in 6 months. Mary has picked the most beautiful dress for herself and she wants to look and feel her best on that special day. Jane, on the other hand, is a little skeptical. She joined the program because she noticed her weight is getting out of control no matter what she has tried. She fears this program might just be another weight loss program that promises the sky, while it might not work for her. As you can foresee who's going to commit, take action, keep going when things get tough, reach out for help when she gets stuck, and be fully responsible for her own outcome without blaming others. Mary is obviously going to succeed and be totally impressed with how the program has worked for her. On the contrary, Jane isn't so convinced that the program is right for her and she didn't lose the weight as intended. It's one thing to be totally gung-ho about a new goal. It's another thing to be totally committed no matter what. Yes, it's easier said than done, and that's why most programs out there fail. The success rate is inconsistent, and they fail because they don't take people like Jane into consideration. The bottom line is, you must be clear with your own intention and be fully aware when any of these behaviors sets in, like limiting belief, self-sabotage, procrastination, inaction, non-committal attitude, self-denial, and not being accountable by blaming others or external circumstances. A powerful mindset acts as an ongoing reminder of what you really want and how it touches your heart. Mindset is one of the most important aspects to master if you want to achieve your goal. Without a proper mindset, you're bound to fail sooner or later. So we'll look at the case study of Marina. Marina is a college professor for social workers. The stress and anxiety before the program were affecting her waistline, her sleep, the time spent with her husband and 2 children, and ultimately her immune system was compromised where she fell sick easily. It's her strong mindset shift that has helped her to persevere when life gets challenging. She worked on her mindset daily and doubled down on it when she felt overwhelmed. After 3 months in the program with a strong mindset, she lost 15 pounds. She had more energy. She felt calmer. Her husband says she has become a nicer person and she no longer catches the seasonal flu. So let's look at shift number 5. Invest in mentoring. So you might wonder, why do you have to invest in mentoring when you can easily take what I've taught you and start doing it on your own? Everyone should have a mentor because mentoring brings two things here. It brings new ideas and accountability. So here's the proof. There are new ideas in your head right now that would not have been there if you didn't make the time for this webinar, right? This is how it works when you hire me. You learn how to set a powerful mindset, changing your beliefs about what's possible, and be aware of the quality of your thoughts so that they are aligned with your desired outcomes. I'll give you the action steps so that you know what you will actually do to get to your goal. You'll be very clear of what your outcome is going to be in order for you to have a strong immunity. Perhaps you need to weigh in your stress level, your energy, or your weight. You will constantly be aligning your mindset and action with your desired outcomes. To change outcome, you need to change your mindset and actions. How much energy do you have today? Are you stressed? Is your immune system reliable? If you're not happy with how you feel and look, you need a new mindset, a new plan, and accountability. You need a mentor. Benjamin Hardy wrote, "The fastest way to shatter your subconscious sense of what you deserve is to invest in yourself." When you spend money on your goals and dreams, you're signaling to yourself that you deserve more than you presently have. You are no longer satisfied with your body. You're committed to becoming the best shape of your life. People will spend money on entertainment and junk food and distractions all day, but they won't invest in subconscious enhancing experiences. What would happen if you hired a coach or a mentor? Would you see that as a cost or an investment? If you see things as a cost, then you have a victim mentality. You want other people to do the work for you. When you see things as an investment, then you realize that you have the power to create your own experience. You know that by investing in yourself and experiencing the growth, that you're upgrading your sense of normal life. Do you deserve to have a mentor? Or is that something maybe for a few years down the road? Do you deserve to have abundant energy, a strong body, a robust immunity, and an unwavering confidence that you currently have? Well, how do you think you'll get to that level? When you continue to operate daily with behaviors that reflect your current reality. The only way to skill a subconscious mind is by investing big in your future now. Nothing is a cost. Everything is an investment to those who are growth-oriented. Every relationship is an investment. Every decision is an investment. Every moment is an investment. Because all of these things are pulling you forward with compound interest toward the future you have already committed to. You cannot be committed without investment. That's a law of human nature. Your degree of commitments is reflected in your depth of personal and financial investment. Today I promised how to have an agile and a fit body that excites you by nourishing your body the natural way instead of the latest fad, the one-size-fits-all that other health experts have claimed. Then you learn how to have a balanced energy and focused mind from the moment you wake up to doing your work, to hanging out with loved ones to restful sleep, without using stimulants like caffeine, sugar, alcohol, or cigarettes. How to gain extra me time and rejuvenate yourself without sacrificing your family or work. How to maintain cool and clear-mindedness in the midst of chaos without numbing yourself with drugs or alcohol. How to have a radiant longevity even if you have heard and seen all the horrible stories from friends and family of hormonal change and how getting old sucks. How to finally have a strong immune function that you can always count on. So what do you need to win here? You need to live in alignment with the truth. You need to master the tendency re-engineering approach. You want to embrace Ayurveda lifestyle, setting a powerful mindset, and then you want to invest in mentoring. These 5 shifts alone are enough for you to build a strong immunity and set a solid, vibrant health foundation for life. Now you have a choice. You can take all the information I've given you and then forget all about it. You can go back to where things were. You can read on all tips and tricks for the latest supplements and the latest superfoods categorized by the food manufacturers on boosting your immune system, on managing stress. You can continue to try more of those popular diets. Maybe you lose some weight. Or you can continue to watch your weight goes up year after year after year. You can keep on feeling miserable, keep on being sluggish, and see your confidence take a nosedive. Even worse, you continue to see your relationship suffers and your life becomes aimless. Or if you're done with the excuses and stories that you have made up for yourself and you want to feel awesome and purposeful, you want to jump out of bed feeling rested every morning, have tons of energy that lasts and lasts, be a fit and proud superwoman that turns head, and people can feel and sense the confidence that pouring out of you, you become a role model to your children and a soulmate to your spouse, and you simply live a full and healthy life. And if that's what you want, here's what I have for you. I've created Vibrant Health, a 12-week online program that teaches you how to apply these ideas to your lifestyle starting today. I'll take you from your unreliable immune system to a robust one by reducing your stress, shedding the extra weight, gaining better rest, or alleviating menopausal symptoms. In this 12-week program, you'll come clean with the real problem that's preventing you from being fit, strong, energized, calm, clear-headed, joyful, and loving. You'll learn how to easily change your lifestyle with proven techniques of human psychology. You'll learn one habit a week, and by the time you're done with the program, you'll be armed with a complete system of daily routine that's based on yoga and Ayurveda. The program is developed based on what I've learned from various teachers in different modalities, my personal experience and experiences of my clients. I want every woman to experience vibrant health, especially for those who are approaching or in menopause. I'm in the best shape of my life on all levels, from physical body, emotion, mental to energy level. And I'm confident you too can achieve a healthy body with a strong immune system if you're being truthful with yourself for what's important to you at this stage of your life. So who's this program for? You must have a burning desire to have a thriving body, like you want to get rid of the stress that has caused you on your weight gain, your sluggish energy, and your restless sleep. You worry that if you don't do anything, you end up getting an autoimmune disease. Perhaps your doctor has already warned you of type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart disease. You want to take action now because you don't want to wake up another day and not making progress. You must be passionate about life. You take responsibility in your own hands because your life is hugely compromised if you're not healthy. You won't get to travel with loved ones. You won't be a role model for your children or grandchildren, and you definitely won't step into your power and live your life on purpose. You must be resourceful. You'll find the time, effort, and money to invest in yourself because if you don't, it's way more expensive to be sick. Your medical bill and your time spent on the hospital bed in the next 20 to 50 years will add up to be at least $100,000. If that's you, click the button below. Or simply go to khimlim.com/next step and click on the button that appears below. So like I said, you have a choice now. I've shown you what your future holds and how you can boost your immune system so that you can have a vibrant longevity, or you can be one of the 77% of people in America who are under stress with physical health problems, suffering in all aspects of their lives, or taking their last breath and regretting on their purpose unfulfilled. I want you to realize that you have the power to change. Most people are ready for change, but only few are ready to change. Ask yourself, are you feeling the truth or the story? Or will you take the bull by the horns, get into phenomenal shape, have more energy, less pain, and commit to living your purpose? If so, please go to khimlim.com/next-step and do what's right for yourself and your loved ones. I'm Khim Lim. Thank you so much for watching this training. Namaste and bye for now.